Pac-12 Conference, one that has a long history of classic finishes. It could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback.
Yep. I wanted to actually take the start of the game and like this cool.
Quarterback making some changes at the line.
Wait a minute.
Dropping back, it's Dampier. Looks left and finds his target there. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Buffett. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
A completion makes it 2nd down. The quarterback will just sneak it now.
Well, the old quarterback sneak. Whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
And the Sun Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything.
Oh, well, I don't know. Just
trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Toss play, running right. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, picks up some decent yardage.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st
option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball, a lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
The Sun Devils are in the red zone. Here's the toss play. Runner gets outside. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
A gain makes it second and medium. Motion now from the tight end. They'll toss it to the right side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
These two teams.
Early in this conference championship game, one of those crucial plays, a third down in the red zone. Looking to pass, it's Dampier. Grab down the middle, it's Moss. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down.
That's how you do it. The receiver's able to get away from the first tackler, but not the second. Good job to bring him down and prevent that 3rd down conversion.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Back to throw. It's Johnson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Cavazos.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Now it's 2nd down here. Some press coverage now from these DBs. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Looks like Kansas State will have the 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
first and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's hit just before the throw.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator on a play call. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Arizona State.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Now here he goes. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Back to throw. It's Dampier. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the handoff. Will not be brought down. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Sun Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Refusing to be brought down. touchdown, ASU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Look.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Massive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. Trying to log the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They're going to run it here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Looking for a receiver. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackled after the interception. That'll be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Arizona State 7, Kansas State 0.
The Sun Devils will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out.
Hey, Mace, will you let Lux outside?
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Here the defense defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Here's the second down play. He hands it off from the gun. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Crucial third down play right here. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Short connection to the tight end here. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where it's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Running back grabs it on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screen play works.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Short pass finds the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here, he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up to their own 7. And the back now goes in motion. Toss play to the outside. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Man, I don't know what to do.
Here Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Caught by the receiver. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Using his legs, it's Brown. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Dampier looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Easier to multiply than to add.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
Kansas City, 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. And he's brought down, but they're points after the completion by the defense.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a forward tackle by driving the offensive player back in the process.
What, 2 months in the air? This one is supposed to be 4 months. 4 months.
2nd down after that
I'm
previous
focused. I know, but it's just right now it's needed. Sorry.
play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap.
Oh man.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Can you sit down or go in there, please? I'm sorry, just hard to.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 41.
Well, there it is. Finally, an opportunity to see what this guy can do with his legs. I think that's his best carry of the day, and it's off of a scramble. Something to keep in mind for him as he gets down to the end of this game. Maybe his legs could be the difference.
The Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. Grinding away on the ground. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Using his legs, it's Brown. He's got the first down and still motoring. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
What are you doing, Heather?
And it comes
They got to
out
be put
25.
together.
No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Well, that is going to bring up 4th down now, Chris, and it is critical that they not only go for it, they got to pick up this first down. You're down by a couple possessions. You can't fool around. You got to keep this possession as long as you can. And
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The corner's now playing a couple of yards off the ball. Dropping back, it's Johnson. He'll try a pass here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Looking deep downfield with the left. Oh, almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his 2nd. They couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be 2nd down. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down.
My gosh, why is it so open though?
And the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves into the scoring position.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, hold on now, Chris. 1 or 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point and cover an onside kick. You never know.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now.
That makes the score Arizona State 14, Kansas State 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Dampier. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Graham behind the line. It's Brown. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12. They'll become a piece of the history.